We are back. We are back. We're back. It's been a long time. A long, long time. But that doesn't matter. We're here now, and if you're tuning in, thank you. If not, maybe one day you'll see this, whatever, whatever. Today I wanted to do a book review, which I haven't done before. We're going to just roll with the punches, go with the flow, see where the road takes us. So if I mess up my words or hit a bump in the road, we just keep it rolling. We keep it we keep it real. We don't keep it raw. You know what I mean? See, first slip up of the video. That's all right. This is like my 30th try making this video. My 30th take, I meant to say. I've done it a million times, but anyway, we're gonna just jump right into it. I've been wanting to do this for a while. Just found my phone that I use to record videos, so I wanted to talk to you about The Fisherman, which is a book by John Langan. I am not sure if I pronounced the name right, but if the video and audio isn't enough, I can put the information in the description as well so that you can check out the book. I bought this off of Amazon a long time ago, read it, fell in love instantly fell in love. It's definitely in my top 10 books of all time out of everything I've read so far. Somewhere wedged right in between Fight Club and the Silver Linings Playbook. Now, that's my taste, but it's also a very beautiful thing because, Fight Club and Silver Linings Playbook are nothing like this. But in terms of quality and greatness, this book is definitely up there, And the same goes for, I could say I would put this book right up next to No Country for Old Men or The Road by Cormac McCarthy. I don't know about Blood Meridian. Great book. It's right over there. Still love it. Doesn't really hold up in my opinion. Just in terms of dialogue and all of that. But the gist of what I'm saying is this book, it will always stay up there, even though a book like Blood Meridian has sort of started to lose its place, in my heart at least, and in my collection. Anyway, this book is just immaculate, to say the least. Getting more into it, I'd like to say that it's a horror story along with a love story, a story of loss, grief, insurmountable sadness, great darkness, ghost stories, black magic, healing, moving on, family secrets. It's just a million things wrapped up into one, which is such a great thing because, so often you get a horror story that basically just has filler inside of it. You know what I mean? Like, you've got the main plot and then a bunch of, like, kind of stereotypical horror story traits or whatever. And this book is nothing like that. It's a deeply disturbing, atmospheric, and immersive novel in terms of horror and everything else that the book takes you through. For starters, the plot is basically about a guy named Abe, and he befriends somebody who works at his office, and they both have lost their wives, so they're kind of looking for a hobby to do together, and they take up fishing. Before they know it, they're kind of seeing each other every weekend, going out to different spots to fish. And basically, as they get closer, they're kind of crossing off fishing spots from their list, and they get word of this creek called Dutchman's Creek, and there are a lot of like weird local stories surrounding the area, about things that happened years ago and things that may still be happening now. So there's all this great mystery surrounding Dutchman's Creek, and this story is also a story inside of a story inside of a story, because it's basically chopped up into three portions. Part one is the introduction. You're getting to know the two main characters. Then it's them learning the history of Dutchman's Creek, and then going to see what all the fuss is about. And the payoff is like nothing else. You know, by the final act of this book, you'll be so blown away. It's ridiculous. Another great thing about it is in the middle of the story, you're getting wrapped up in this. You're jumping between timelines, so you've gotten used to hearing this old ghost story about all the things that kind of made Dutchman's Creek what it is today, and all the supernatural and strange things surrounding that, and all the characters that had something to do with Dutchman's Creek and whatnot. You basically just get so used to this middle storyline that you don't want to go back by the end of it. By the time you reach present day, you're like, oh wait, no, take me back. I loved that. It was so immersive and deep and interesting, which is a rare thing to me, because when I read a book where it's jumping between timelines, you can lose me. Not all the time, but this book kept my attention the whole time. Just because of how deep and interesting the story goes. It has great characters, great character development, strong relationships between every character that's introduced, I think. Just like a great way of explaining everybody, a great way of explaining the mystery behind everything that's going on. The book gives you great questions that you want to have answered, like who is the fisherman, and what is, who's pulling the strings, who's the man behind all of this hocus pocus. I hope that wasn't too vague. I don't want to give anything away. But when I read the book, I didn't know much about it at all. I kind of went for it solely because of the title, The Fisherman. I was looking for sort of a deep, kind of disturbing, eerie book, with a water theme to it. That's kind of maybe not the best description I could have given you, but I was really just drawn in by the title. That's just me. I wanted to know who the fisherman was. I saw this and I was like, that sounds like it. That's it. And it definitely paid off without a doubt. I don't know if I've said it already, but this book is nothing short of immaculate. What else? I can't really think of any downsides other than by the time it's wrapped up, you just wish there was more, and that is the most that's probably the best criticism a book can get, is wanting there to be more, and not in a way like they screwed up the ending or gave you like a bad cliffhanger or something. No, it's really just like they wrap up the story perfectly. It's great start to finish. You're just wishing you could go back. You're wishing there's more, or you're wishing for more explanation, but not because of a lack of, if that makes any sense. If you read it yourself, you'll know exactly what I'm talking about. This book blew me away, and before you know it, you're sucked so deep into the plot with these characters, you feel the wetness of the story kind of coming down on you, you know what I mean? Like I said, one of the best things about this book is how immersive it is. So, I don't know, I kind of went all over the place, but I hope you get the gist of it. Really, this is just a book that I cannot describe in full capacity. I can't put into words how amazing this book is. So you're gonna have to just see for yourself. Anyway, I can't think of anything this book is similar to. It's really just its own thing. It's unlike any horror story I've ever read. I meant to say, and I really hope that more people catch on to this book. I don't know what the following is like or how many people have read it, but if I can post this review and get more people to check it out, I want to do that, because I went in unsuspecting. I was excited and tremendously blown away. That's all I can say. Just a superb book. This, to me, is the closest I've come to a perfect book, in my opinion. I would give this, I would, being fair, yeah, or being right in the middle, I would say 9.5, but in my heart, I want to give this book a 10. So that's basically my review for The Fisherman. Go check this out if you haven't already. Do yourself a favor, go on Amazon or call your local bookstore. If they don't have it in stock, buy it. Get right on it. This book is more than worth it, and I am sure that it will not disappoint. And I don't remember reading any bad reviews either. Even if there are, you can't appeal to everybody. But this book, it comes very close, very close. Hits every mark. I don't think I can. I don't know what else there is to say. Phenomenal. Go check it out. The Fisherman by John Langan, and I may post a few more book reviews tonight if I feel like it. If you get a chance to tune in, I appreciate it, and also. I wanted to say I'm sorry for rambling if you got this far. Just like I said, we roll with it. We try and keep it real, give you key points, give you good reason to check out the book or movie or show, whatever it is I may be talking about. I'm just trying to show you what I've seen and let you in on the secret, and that secret is The Fisherman today. Go check it out. Yeah.